We're back. Okay, so I had to take a break because I got surgery on my bottom lip, so it's a little puffy right now still. Shit. Yep. Long story short, I had to get surgery to get something out of my lip, and it was swollen. It was hard to talk. It's a little hard to talk right now. Like I have like a small lisp almost. But yeah, so got that. It's almost healed now, so I can record and speak normally almost to the camera. And yeah, because dude, it was so bad the first couple days. But anyways, aside from that, we are back. Today we had a push day, and super stoked about it because dude, who doesn't love push day? It's like a big old chest pump. Yeah, alright. Okay. Shirt's on her now. Shirt will be off later for the posing. Super cool. Yeah, so push day, and then afterwards I'm going to be playing pickleball, but I'm not gonna get that on video. Maybe like have a couple clips, but probably not. I don't know. Idea, I seen something recently on TikTok. It is a camera that you can put pretty much around like as like a necklace. It's super cool. I'll probably leave a link for that later. Super cool, but I might need to get some money for that, so I'm probably gonna get that. And dude, the POV videos would be crazy. Like I can record in the gym with like recording the pump, recording the exercises, even from leg day too, because leg day I can't get much content, but now I can get, well, then I'll be able to get content, so that'd be awesome. This song is super cool. It's playing right now. I'm turned up so you can hear it. So I'm gonna use this song probably as my edit, and yeah. Before I go in there, let's check out the pump again. Hold on. Oh, dude, check out the pump. Check out the muscles. Hold on.
And I have never known defeat. Bravely fought, sir.
Dude, so my first take, I already recorded like 7 minutes of it, but it was honestly a little wonky. So I'm gonna restart it and probably take 5 minutes or so. So if you got 5 minutes of your time and you don't mind listening real quick, I say give it a listen. So I'm gonna read this part of the Matthew that I read this morning. Well, the first part I didn't read this morning, but the second part I did. So the first part says, when the Son of Man returns, it will be like it was in Noah's day, in those days before the flood. The people were enjoying banquets and parties and weddings right after the time Noah entered his boat. Kind of like how a lot of us are getting drunk and going to parties and living sinful lives. People didn't realize what was going to happen to them until the flood came and swept them all away. That is the way it will be when the Son of Man comes. Exactly how it says, exactly how it is. We don't know when Jesus is returning. We don't know when that's going to happen. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month, next year, 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. We have no idea. And yeah, there's signs until like a estimation when he's going to come, but like not exactly. So sorry. We don't know when he's going to come. We need to give our lives to Christ ASAP, dude, now. Because like if he comes like soon and we haven't given our lives to Christ yet, he's gonna come back and like you're being judged, and you're like, dang, I said I was gonna turn to Christ in a couple years from now, and here I am getting judged now, not having turned my life to Christ yet. Boom. Not going up there, going down there. Which is like, dude, I don't want people to go like. I'm very thankful for Jesus saving me, and I really want, you know, as many people as possible to go to heaven, dude. That's like such an amazing place, and we have hope and faith in God that it truly is, because eternity can be scary. Many years, honestly, of my life, I lived almost in fear of eternity, I would think, like, man, if heaven is so wonderful, like, and it's for eternity, why does the thought of eternity seem so scary? Like, being in this place for eternity, it's got to get boring, right? That's the way I thought. I'll think, it's got to be boring, man. There's no way it's that cool. But here we go through trials, we go through tough times, we go through good times, amazing times, and we have our ups and we have our downs. But through Christ, we can have hope. Hope, man, that is so important. Hope, okay? Hope. We have faith, like Job did when he was going through those terrible times. He had faith. He kept his faith. That's very important when you're going through tough times. Keep on praying to God. Prayer is very, very powerful. I don't know the exact verse of how it's said, but long story short, it says never stop praying. Keep on praying. Pray so much. So, yeah, back to this. A faithful, sensible servant is one to whom the master can give the responsibility of managing his other household servants and feeding them. If the master returns and finds that the servant has done a good job, there will be a reward. Us living our life. Jesus died on the cross, resurrected, and pretty much right now, this is like that off period, I guess. God is still here, of course, but this is that I don't know what the time's called. I forgot. It kind of slipped my mind right now. Either way, he's gonna return unannounced. We know when he's gonna return, like I was saying earlier. We know when it's gonna happen. But if you live your life like through God, if you know God, if you give your life to God, you will get the reward, dude. Right here it says, there will be a reward. I tell you the truth, the master will put that servant in charge of all he owns. But what if the servant is evil and thinks, my master won't be back for a while, and he begins beating the other servants, partying and getting drunk? The master will return unannounced and unexpected, and he will cut the servant to pieces and assign him a place with the hypocrites. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Boom. Crazy. Direct. No other way to interpret that. That is what it says. Next part. I'm going to read you the parable of the three servants. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. He called together his servants and entrusted his money to them while he was gone. He gave 5 bags of silver to one, 2 bags of silver to another, and 1 bag of silver to the last, dividing it in proportion to their abilities. He then left on his trip. The servant who received the 5 bags of silver began to invest the money and earn 5 more. The servant with 2 bags of silver also went to work and earned 2 more. But the servant who received the 1 bag of silver dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. After a long time, their master returned from his trip and called them to give an account of how they had used his money. The servant to whom he had entrusted the 5 bags of silver came forward with 5 more and said, Master, you give me 5 bags of silver to invest, and I have earned 5 more. The master was full of praise. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together. The servant who received the 2 bags of silver came forward and said, Master, you gave me 2 bags of silver to invest, and I have earned 2 more. The master said, well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together. Then the servant with 1 bag of silver came and said, Master, I knew you were a harsh man, harvesting crops you didn't plant and gathering, crops you didn't cultivate. I was afraid I would lose your money, so I hid it in the earth. Look, here's your money back. But the master replied, you wicked and lazy servant. If you knew I harvested crops and I didn't plant and gathered crops I didn't cultivate, why didn't you deposit my money in the bank? At least I could have gotten some interest on it. Then he ordered, take the money from the servant and give it to the one with 10 bags of silver. To those who use well what they are given, even more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But from those who do nothing, even what little they have will be taken away. Now throw this useless servant into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Boom shakalaka. That's a crazy parable if you ask me. Pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna start driving now, but I'm gonna keep on talking. So, we gotta check real quick. Perfect. I don't know if you can tell right now, but that is a very, very beautiful sunset. It is about, hold on, this is like a, what's those clocks? Is it analog clock with like the hands? It's a clock right here, so I gotta, that takes a little bit of focus for me to figure out, honestly. So 6:15. It is 6:15. Mind you, this, I came here at 3 o'clock. I sat in the car till like 3:30 listening to a bit of music though and getting ready because I don't know, I was very, very hot in this heat. Very, very hot. But anyways, that was pretty much the talk. I just say we need to give our lives to God. You know, we don't know when He's coming back. It's really, really important. And if you love your friends and family, if you really love them and you want to see them go to heaven, man, spread that word. Don't be scared. You might have heard it before, but what if at the end of days, they never really got that message? You know, they can be like, hey, I'm gonna say for some, I don't know, random name. They're gonna be like, hey, Alex. I'm just saying names, by the way, okay? They could be like, hey, Alex, why didn't you tell me about God? That He's the only way. There's no other way. That me living the way I'm living right now, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you help me out? Taking a turn, sorry. And what would you say to that? Just be like, I'm sorry, man, I was kind of scared. I was nervous. I didn't want you to think bad of me. I'm not bad, but I didn't want to think I'm annoying. Dude, so what? So what? You plant that seed. Plant that seed in as many people's hearts as you can. You know, and let God water it. You know, it's our duty, dude. Kind of sounded kind of funny, but yeah, that's what we're called to do. We're called to spread that word. You know, what does? Oh man, hold on. I had an analogy real quick, but I lost it. Give me a second. I gotta think real quick. Anyways, not spreading the word of God is, as harsh as it sounds, dude. It's selfish. You know, I'm just being honest and direct. It is selfish, dude. You have this knowledge. You already got this ticket, dude. You're saved, and you know God is the only way. Why would you not tell the people? Like, do you not want other people to have eternity in heaven, in this wonderful, amazing place? You know, it's selfish, dude. And I mean, I'm not trying to like say in a rude way, but you know, because that's me myself. I get scared sometimes, you know, like spreading the word of God. I think those things I just said, and it holds me back, and it may hold you back as well. I think listening to God is an amazing way to live life. The most amazing. Living your life with God through Christ. Living life without Him is so unfulfilling. Like, personally, I lived a big portion of my life not with God. And it wasn't fulfilling. You know, I was searching for things to fulfill me, and it never fulfilled me. Kind of like people who say that Jesus-sized hole in their heart. You know, that hole, I try to place it with other things, and it never worked. So once that hole got filled with God, the most amazing thing I've ever done, honestly. And I mean, a lot has happened in my life, but that is the most amazing thing ever, dude. Like, amazing. And getting to spread that word with others, it's even more amazing. You know how much the heavens rejoice when someone is saved? man, they applaud, they cheer, they party, dude. It's amazing. They're happy. They're so happy. I mean, seeing people change their lives is truly amazing. When you spread that word and you see someone's life completely changed by Jesus, you may have planted the seed. Oh, dang it, dude. Sorry, I just got a yellow light and I was going right through. I didn't run the red light. I did not run the red light, by the way. I pinky promise. But yeah, just seeing someone's life change is like absolutely amazing. And seeing God work through people is so cool. Like, I have some friends at school, and recently, man, some more people have been coming to God. And that is amazing. Like, I don't know about you, but it puts a big old smile on my face seeing that. I've noticed that. Like, I've had friends tell me, like, hey man, this dude, he's different, he's changed, he's gotten closer to God. Some people say in almost a derogatory kind of way, which is like, man, like, pray for them, like, I want their lives to change as well. But others are very happy. It's an amazing thing. It truly is. And there are going to be people that dislike you, that talk mess about you, talk bad about you, maybe spread rumors about you, that hate you or whatever. But Jesus was hated. Yeah, he was very hated. I mean, as you know, went through torture and all those terrible things. People hated him. People loved him as well. There are going to be people that hate you and people who love you. You just got to pray for those who persecute you right there. It's exactly that. That's a direct quote. I forgot the whole verse. I mean, it slipped my mind right now. Like, oh, my light just turned on. Anyways, I guess that'll be the end of the video. I'll review and edit the video, of course. Should be out in a day or two. Okay, make sure I didn't miss my turn. Should be on a day. And supposedly Gymshark is maybe releasing like a Onyx kind of line again. That would be super awesome. I don't know about y'all, if y'all are like Gymshark fans, but the Onyx line was clean. It was absolutely awesome. And I wasn't there for that personally. I didn't get into lifting. I didn't get into lifting until 2022. So yeah, like 2022, like January-ish, around that time. Like, I started like kind of training a little before that, but not really. I was just kind of there. But I started getting more and more serious throughout 2022. And then, yeah. Anyways, that was I just kind of yapped a bit after the talk. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. And yeah, I'll pray for you, man. Have a blessed day. It has been an awesome talk, and the edit is gonna be super cool. And yeah, toodles.